Hey y'all. If anybody's out there, say what's up. I'm about to get going. Whether it's 0 or 5 people, I don't care how many people tune in today. I got some shit that I got to say about this bullshit that I'm seeing. Yes, I'm still up. Got to drag some motherfuckers real quick. I was gonna try to do a little quick 2-minute video, but I said, you know what? That's not gonna be enough time. That's not gonna be enough time. So let me just go ahead. I'm gonna say hi to a couple folks, and I'm gonna get right to business because I plan on playing cards and listening to my favorite DJ Artistic, and minding my motherfucking business. Hopefully for the rest of the goddamn weekend. Um, Let me say hi to some folks. Hey, Dandridge, Carol, Pamplin, Chantel, fuck white supremacy. Hello, Sam, Josiah, Shantae, Just Information, Stella, Alexandria. Trevian. I don't know if I said that right. Darius, Pamplin. She said, Law, let me grab some. I ain't gonna be that long. Hey, Carol, Jennifer, Joy, the 33. No, it's not a replay. This is live. Hey, David. He's not my president. Says I'm finally early for some. Hey, June. Alert oriented Jones. Okay, so let me just clue y'all in. Hey, David and Valerie. So let me just explain something that's happening, right? This is where the gaslighting comes in. So I've been saying back of the bus primary. I've been saying Operation Block the Black Woman. And you know what's very funny to me is that last week when Kamala Harris was getting dragged the fuck all up and down in Politico on all these hit pieces and shit, and funky ass motherfucking racist, sexist Chris Dodd was sitting up there talking about Kamala has no remorse. And all these white men were whispering about how she's too ambitious and how she can't be trusted. It was all good in the hood then. David funky ass motherfucking Axelrod was on that bitch ass podcast. Kid. Talking about, oh, Chris Dodd, he didn't stab her in the back. He stabbed her in the front. I didn't see any protest. I didn't hear any protest from David motherfucking Axelrod when a co-chair of the vetting committee stabs in the front a leading motherfucking contender for the vice presidential slot. I didn't see any motherfucking protests from fucking David Axelrod on that. So what I'm trying to figure out is why when Kamala Harris ass was getting fried the fuck up, there were no protests. There were no complaints from the white men, the good old boys. Emphasis on boys. Definitely not good. There was no protest. Did y'all hear David Axelrod protest? I heard him say that it's not normal, but I didn't hear him have any condemnation in that. Do y'all recall? I listened to his funky ass podcast. These pod bros, geriatric bros, young bros. You know, Obama had a lot of problematic ass motherfucking white men around him. His circle is very, very suspect. They have some anti-blackness. I see that trend in them motherfuckers. But this ain't about Obama. I'm not going to hold Obama accountable for the actions of white men. I don't do that. But what I will say is, it was all fun and games last week when Kamala Harris motherfucking ass was getting dragged. It was all fun and games when for the past 3 motherfucking years, Kamala Harris ass was getting dragged. Hit piece after hit piece. Still gets dragged. I didn't hear none of these white boys complaining. But when you motherfuckers thought you were just going to take Kamala Harris' black ass out the mix, it was funny. It was a key for you motherfuckers, wasn't it? You didn't expect it to backfire. You didn't expect it to strengthen Kamala's hand. You didn't expect all of these women groups, black woman groups, feminist groups to push back on you. You didn't expect all of these opinion pieces calling out the sexism and racism in the Democratic Party, perpetuated by the likes of the David Axelrods and Chris Dodds and Ed Rendell's. Is there enough contempt in my voice? Like when I said that, it should sound like I'm hacking up spit, like I want to fucking spit. That's how much contempt I have for these motherfuckers who are fucking racist pieces of shit, Chris Dodd. I would spit at my own fucking computer, but that would be ignorant because I had to clean the shit up. That would be very fucking ignorant. Be like, bitch, who was you proving a point to? You got to clean that shit up. Okay, maybe that was too far. It's Friday night. Y'all have to forgive me. But anyway, I don't take it back, though. I don't take it back. The bottom line is this, bitches. You motherfuckers have been exposed. And you were kikiing. Remember what I said last week? Tell Cersei it was me. Remember when I said that? The motherfuckers wanted Kamala to know we are smacking your black ass down. You wanted her to know that. It was funny. It was a gag for y'all. Now it's not so funny, huh? Because Kamala is stronger. That don't mean that Biden is going to pick her. Too much like motherfucking right. I don't have faith in white men like Biden. I don't. That doesn't mean that I didn't do everything in my power to try to get him to see the right fucking choice. But since when is being black and the most qualified ever guaranteed anything for a black woman in this motherfucking country? It hasn't. But that's that on that. Ain't nothing more that could be done on that end. But when it made Kamala stronger, then all of a sudden there was a problem. So now what are these motherfuckers doing? They sitting up here trying to flip it. What they all wanted credit for last week, tell Cersei it was me. Now all of a sudden they want to, oh, it wasn't me. Bitch, but we already know it was you. It's too late. It's too late. You already put yourself on blast. It just didn't have the intended effect that you thought it was going to have. So what do? Make the black woman the villain. Oh my God. Who would have thunk it? Who could have predicted it? And I done seen you little bitches all over Twitter. Oh, Kamala Harris, Oppo research. What the fuck does Kamala Harris have to do with Karen Bass going and giving a speech at the Church of Scientology? What the fuck does Kamala Harris have to do with a fucking white man who writes for Politico or whatever the fuck digging into Karen Bass's background? What the fuck does Kamala Harris have to do with a white man digging into Susan Rice's financial filings? The way y'all think that Kamala Harris is this omnipotent ass black bitch, it blows me. If Kamala Harris was that motherfucking powerful, then why the fuck has she been getting fried the fuck up for the past 3 years? Why does she get hit piece after hit piece on her if she's so fucking powerful? If Kamala wanted to take a bitch down, don't you think she could have done that prior to her motherfucking ass getting fried up? Prior to when Joe Biden was already supposed to fucking announce? She gonna wait to that? What kind of strategy is that? That's fucking stupid. Kamala Harris said, we're not doing that. That's what Kamala Harris said. You won't find a situation where Kamala Harris has ever brought down another black woman. Kamala Harris uplifts black women. She doesn't bring black women down. Now you bitches, David motherfucking Axelrod, Ed Rendell, Chris Dodd. Now you Ben Rhodes that you want to jump on the shit. You motherfuckers don't have a record of supporting black women. So I'm looking at you motherfuckers. Don't come for Kamala. Kamala don't have nothing to do with the actions of white men. That's your brethren. That's your kinfolk. David Axelrod, Ben Rhodes. Ben Rhodes' motherfucking ass gonna sit up here and say, let me read this bullshit this motherfucker said. It makes no fucking sense. Now, he retweeted David Axelrod because this is what they're doing. They're getting our message, and that's why I'm going live. Because I want you to check the fuck out of these people every time they sit up there and try to insinuate. And they don't say Kamala's name. They know better than that. But that's almost even worse, because then what you're doing is you're impugning the character of all the black women, because you're not talking about the white woman. We know that. The white woman ain't getting dragged. Matter of fact, they said talk about, oh, Whitmer met with Joe Biden last week and blah, blah, blah. So she might just lollygag her motherfucking ass to the fucking VP where all the black women got dragged through the motherfucking hell and back. That would be exactly what I would expect of fucking white supremacist America, including the Democratic Party, because the Democratic Party ain't shit either when it comes to black women. Hello? So I'm reading what punk ass David Axelrod said. I can't remember any VP selection process where so much opera research has been dumped. If I were Joe Biden looking for a good lawyer partner, that should be a source of concern. Joe Biden picked Chris motherfucking Dodd to be his VP vetting co-chair. Chris motherfucking Dodd has trashed people in his process to the media. David Axelrod himself said that motherfucking Chris Dodd stabbed Kamala Harris in the front. Did David punk ass motherfucking Axelrod say, well, Joe Biden, I think you should remove Chris Dodd from your VP committee? I think that's very disloyal. No, he kidding about the shit. So punk ass motherfucking David Axelrod, you didn't have a problem last motherfucking week. If Joe Biden was looking for a good lawyer partner, he shouldn't have motherfucking even put Chris Dodd on his committee. Is that loyal? If I say, hey, listen, I have 4 people I want you to interview a person who's gonna be the CEO of my next company. And then that bitch go around and turn around and motherfucking blab to people, oh, I didn't like this person because this person said X, Y, and Z. That's not motherfucking loyalty. You white motherfuckers have a real strange notion of loyalty. When it comes to white men, loyalty includes trashing a person who has subjected themselves to what's supposed to be a confidential problem. When it comes to black people, loyalty is what you call fealty, subservience, subjugation. Yes, massa. You don't understand what the fuck loyalty is, David Axelrod. And Joe Biden, he didn't even have a problem with it. This motherfucker will sit up there and say, oh, well, he didn't say that to the public. He didn't say that to the press. He said that offline. And that makes it okay, Joe Biden? That makes it okay? That he's trashing a sitting U.S. senator, a black woman, the highest ranking black woman in the country, who has entrusted her life, because it's very invasive, the process of being VP. She's entrusted her life with this group of people that you've selected, and this motherfucking piece of shit gonna sit up there and trash her? Who knows what the fuck else this bitch has said about Kamala? You didn't even have a problem with it. She shrugged it off. I think that the black woman in this process should be concerned about the loyalty of the Joe Biden campaign. That's who should be concerned. Not the other motherfucking way around, because every black woman who subjected herself to this problem has left with more bullshit than they came in with. Joe Biden's campaign has violated the loyalty. Joe Biden's campaign has violated the trust with Kamala Harris. The old fucking VP vetting co-chair has violated that. And you motherfuckers have the nerve to make it seem like Kamala's the one that's in violation? How does this this bode for black women in the Biden administration? How does this bode for black women in a campaign? Woo, child. I'm telling you, when you black motherfuckers write a book about this campaign after it's said and done, I'm buying it. Because I know y'all got some shit. I know you do. Because this shit don't add up to me. But that's what they do. They deflect. That's the game. Deflect. Only when it comes to white supremacy can a motherfucker violate a black woman and then the motherfuckers turn around and say the black woman is the one who's disloyal. The black woman is untrustworthy when the black woman is the one who's been violated. The black woman is the one that's been abused. Anyway, so that's what this punk motherfucker said. So I checked him on that shit. But you know, unfortunately, my platform isn't as big as his platform. You know, and there are a lot of people that are eager for this kind of shit. And this is how white men continue to scam the country. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. They have the best PR campaign. My husband says this. They got the power, they got the media, they got the access. And we don't. But I have what I'm doing right now to tell you, bitch, you're not fucking getting away with the shit on my watch. If nobody call you out, I'm going to call your motherfucking ass out for how full of shit you are. So that's David Punk ass Axelrod. Then you have Ben Rhodes. Another white boy Obama motherfucker. Who they all got the same mentality. Are there any white men that work for Obama that y'all have seen that ain't problematic? I haven't seen them yet. They don't stand out if they're there. Don't even give me a suggestion because I don't even fucking care. I don't even want to hear them. That's rhetorical. Ben Rhodes want to back up his homie and talk about this is exactly right. Plus, Joe Biden never did anything like this, but multiple candidates were being vetted in 2008. David Plouffe, no. Don't even give me no white boy names. I don't want to hear the shit. Anyway, Joe Biden never did anything like this, and yet he has subjected the contenders to a process that is more invasive, more degrading than what he had to go through. I thought Joe Biden's experience is supposed to make him better equipped to do the shit. Well, if that's the case, if you know how it's supposed to be done, Joe Biden, then why the fuck is your process so fucked up? Why is your process such a shit show? Because you're supposed to know better. So is it intentional? Is this by design? Or is it by incompetence? Or do you just think that people don't deserve the same courtesy that President Obama extended to you when you were being vetted? Something don't add up, chill. You can't brag about, oh, well, and oh, wait, he didn't do X, Y, and Z. Okay, well, why the fuck is it now, 12 motherfucking years later, the women are not experiencing the same level of respect that Joe Biden experienced when he went through the vetting process? There's no excuse for it. Joe Biden is subjecting people to this. The buck stops with Joe Biden. You don't get to run for president and pick a person like Chris Dodd to be your vetting coach here, knowing that this motherfucker has issues, particularly with women, and then be like, it wasn't me. You don't get to do that. That ain't how that works. That's not how leadership works. So I hold you responsible for all of this shit. But it's not lost on me that all this Oppo dumps, only became a problem when Kamala Harris wasn't being the one that was getting fried the fuck up. I see you bitches. I'm not for the oppo dumps on anybody. Be clear about that. I'm not for it. I'm not rooting for it. But what I'm saying is, you sorry motherfuckers didn't have a problem when it was Kamala Harris. You had a problem. It was funny. Now you motherfuckers want to sit up there and again impugn her character and try to play on the distrust that people have for black women and make insinuations that are fucking baseless. If Kamala had a cabal of white men to write fucking pieces on her enemies, then she would be the motherfucking presidential nominee. Okay, not Joe Biden. She wouldn't have got ran out of the race by the fucking New York Times and political fucking obituaries every motherfucking week. Multiple times a week. Sometimes multiple times a goddamn day. If Kamala had it like that. The reason why these oppo dumps are happening is because the fucking campaign is too fucking incompetent to have made a decision quietly and quickly. And y'all motherfuckers thought you was being so clever. We gonna drag Kamala. And it backfired. The reason why Kamala's been the only person that's been getting oppo dumps is because Kamala's been the only person that people thought was going to be chosen. Why would they sit up there and spend their motherfucking time doing oppo dumps on motherfuckers that ain't gonna get chosen? You guys, y'all, David Axelrod and Chris Dodd and Ed Rendell, y'all the motherfuckers that put it out there. It shouldn't be Kamala. They don't think it's gonna be Kamala. It's gonna be this person. Oh, well, guess what? Y'all motherfuckers might think that the show stops. Republicans are on your asses. The Republicans are on Joe Biden's asses. If Republicans know that Joe Biden is going wherever the motherfucking wind blows, he done pushed back his motherfucking announcement. So they said, okay, great, bitches. I got 10 days to do damage. That's called smart politics. You bitches acting like you don't know how the fuck that works. You damn right the Daily Caller and Breitbart and the National Review are gonna fucking drag any person that they think has a chance. Y'all put it out there. Oh, it's not just Kamala. So they said, okay, well, let's get on Karen Bass. Let's get on Susan Rice. You damn right they would do that. What the fuck? You think they're Democrats? Republicans don't give a fuck. They're not holding back this election. They're gonna drag anybody. Kamala Harris happens to be vetted already. The shit that they want to drag Kamala Harris is old news. The shit that all these other motherfuckers are getting dragged over is new news. It's fresher. But sure, blame the black woman for the work of the fucking Daily Caller. And for the work of fucking Breitbart. Because so many black women work for Breitbart and Daily Caller. Y'all are full of shit. And you're shook. You're shook because you've been exposed. And you've been put on blast. And you're trying to change the subject. But you're not going to be able to because you went too far out on that limb. You went too far out on that motherfucking tell Cersei it was me shit. So it's too late. So that's all that I have to say for now. Anybody else, y'all let me know in the comments. Has anybody else been talking shit that I need to drag? I saw somebody say something to James Carville. I don't know, was he on MSNBC or CNN or what? If anybody saw that, let me know so I can drag his motherfucking ass too. Oh, Leon says, and Joe campaign reportedly going to the press unprompted. The New York Times stated in there that unprompted, a Biden campaign official contacted them to trash Kamala Harris. So who should be worried about loyalty? Kamala Harris or Joe Biden? Who should be worried about loyalty? The contenders or the candidate? But that's what they try to do, make us think we motherfucking crazy. James Carville was on the read over. What did James Carville say? I just want to be sure because I haven't seen everybody. The people that I've caught, I just want to make sure they get dragged personally by name. Okay. All right. Got it. So James Carville was just saying it's politics. It is politics. It's worse. It's sexist and it's misogynistic and it's racist against black women. But be clear, the Republicans are on anybody's ass, including Joe Biden's. Just because Joe Biden want a motherfucking pussyfoot around and wait till fucking a day or two or whatever the fuck he can make up his mind to make a decision doesn't mean that the Republican campaign stops. Okay? It doesn't. And actually, they would be fucking stupid to just sit up here. People say, oh, I think that Biden is waiting to announce so that gives them less time to attack. That's fucking stupid because they can attack right now when the person is defenseless. Because they're not even the pick. But okay. Jennifer Rubin basically called out the Biden campaign regarding this VP vetting. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful to me. I don't know how the fuck you sit up there and you give Biden a cookie for not leaking, I guess, in 2008, and his fucking 2020 campaign is leaking and trashing the candidates. The way y'all give white men credit for shit, I don't understand. I don't understand. And I do appreciate, yeah, like MD Turk says, Jennifer Rubin told David Axelrod to sit his white male ass down because we were tired of hearing from them. I am so fucking sick of them. I'm sick of them. But what I want to caution you guys against, and this is why I'm going live, and this is why I'm fucking putting my foot up anybody's ass, is that they're trying to, and I saw some Warren people up in there too. It's Kamala. I saw some Bernie people. It's Kamala. Kamala ain't thinking about none of these motherfuckers because Kamala understands that it's not, she's not in competition with anybody. Either Biden is going to pick her or he's not going to pick her. It don't have nothing to do with what the fuck is in Daily Caller or this other kind of shit. She don't have to do that. And if she was that pressed, I'm sure she would have had enough fucking sense to drag the fuck out of these people months ago. So that's a dumbass thing. Kamala's not stupid like you motherfuckers are. Y'all motherfuckers decided, oh, okay, Biden is supposed to make his decision the next couple of days. Let's go all out dragging Kamala. And it backfired and blew up in your motherfucking face. And Joe Biden, for whatever fucking reason, decided to delay his decision. I don't know why, if he's trying to wait this wave out. Oh, let me see if the shit for Kamala will die down. Meanwhile, all you doing, Joe Biden, is letting another black woman get motherfucking dragged more and more. And don't fucking think you're going to be slick and have all these black women get dragged and come out there and get Whitmer. Oh, well, nobody said anything about Whitmer. Tuh. But anyway, anything else? God don't like ugly. That is so true. As I pointed out today, early voting starts September 18th. September motherfucking 18th. Do y'all understand that? Is when early voting starts. So ain't nobody got time for all this bullshit. Guess what? If some shit is a problem, you better motherfucking let it all out right now. Because waiting to motherfucking drag your feet to announce a motherfucker and then all this shit come out, what you gonna do in 3 weeks before early voting starts in 7 states? Not a motherfucking thing. You're not competent enough. I know that. Dems are really lagging in the urgency. They really are. They really are. Fuck is y'all waiting on? But anyway, listen, it's late. I just had to I had to come on here and I had to drag a bitch and let motherfuckers know. Listen, Keep Kamala's motherfucking name out your mouth, whether it's an insinuation or not. Keep her motherfucking name out your mouth. Hold your white boy and white brethren accountable for their fucked up actions. They're the ones leaking. Joe Biden doesn't even have any black woman in his inner circle. He doesn't. He has white men and white women in his inner circle. That's it. They're the ones leaking. So check those motherfuckers. Not try to disparage black women. Point blank motherfucking period. And I will drag the fuck out of you again if I need to. And I ain't scared of you bitches because you ain't nobody to me. I don't even respect you. I don't respect motherfuckers who don't respect black women. I don't respect motherfuckers who sit up there and try to denigrate black women and try to gaslight motherfuckers and make black women a villain when it's you white brethren motherfuckers that's out there fucking dragging black women. You don't get shit from me. Knock it the fuck off. You getting away with the shit because it's Friday night. But I will get more troops on this shit. So try that shit with somewhere else. It ain't even fucking necessary. David Axelrod, you could just shut the fuck up. Have you thought about doing that? Anyways, it's storming over here, chat. I'm about to go enjoy the rest of my motherfucking Friday night. Thank y'all for joining me. If you see these motherfuckers talking shit, drag their ass like they deserve and check these motherfuckers on. No, not on our watch. Not on our motherfucking watch. Period.